Just making sure everything works. Just making sure everything works. All right. Get my inks out. All right. Today, we draw Spider-Man with a whole bunch of arms. Because I can. Yeah. So let's do it. What's up, Banky? How you doing? Oh.
I'm only here because Banky called out my name in Twitch chat, so that's the only reason I'm here.
That's it. Not for friendship.
No, God, no. No way.
Definitely not. Definitely not friendship.
I've got a difficult Inktober drawing today.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna see what I can get away with in the next few hours.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
It's gonna be a little difficult. This is a concept that I hope will turn into a full painting or even a sculpture at some point.
Oh yeah.
So
I
the
like
goal is not
those.
to do the painting today. The goal is to just
Yeah.
advance the concept. It's the prompt is chains, and
Oh.
I've been meaning to do the god Kronos or Saturn.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like depicted, old man with a scythe,
Yeah.
and yeah, just trying to get that vibe down.
I know what you speak of.
I do, yeah. And you are working on Spiderman, Mr. Spiderman.
Yeah, Spider-Man with all the arms.
Yeah, Spiderman, Spiderman.
Spider-Man,
Meow, meow,
Spider-Man.
meow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
It's the guy.
You all know the
That's
song. Oh man. Yeah, there it is. Oh man.
Gesundheit.
Yes. Thank you. Wow.
Honestly, that was a lot.
Yeah, it was. I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh, I should play some music for myself.
Do it. Do.
Astropad came out with the folks who do it, the Astropad, came out with this thing called rock paper pencil. Have you heard of it?
No.
So it's the rock is so the rock and paper refer to their screen protector. So called because the rock is magnets. So you attach it with magnets. So you can actually take it off at any time you want.
Oh.
It even comes with a case for it. It's a paper-like screen protector. And then the pencil refers to the new pencil tip. And the pencil tip is you can already get some stuff like this on Amazon. Although this actually, I did research. The one that they have looks just like a ballpoint pen tip.
Oh.
And so it's metal, and so it theoretically doesn't wear down. So you don't need to replace it. But in order for it to work, like what they say is you have to combine the screen protector with the tip. I suspect that that's not the case, but
Yeah.
but the whole package is $40. So I'm like, why not? And also I like them as a company. So, but the issue is it came out like a month ago. They sold out almost immediately. So I just put in my order. And it won't ship until next month, but it's all good. I'm not in any rush, but it seems cool because I like the Apple Pencil default tip, but I would like for something a bit more precise.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So that's for the Apple Pencil?
Yeah, for the Apple
Dude.
Pencil.
Dude, I need to get one.
Yeah. I'll put it in the thing. I'll let you know how it is, but
Yeah.
Adam Duff really likes it, and a few other people got the product and did reviews.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at his review earlier about the Huion Canvas 24-inch or something.
Hmm?
And, yeah, he convinced me that I don't want it, so, yeah. So
I
thank
was
you.
actually remember I got the 22, and there's a reason I haven't unpacked it. I was actually thinking of getting the 16 because a lot of people I know use it, but actually Pete Morbacher convinced me out of it. He's like number one, you sculpt and you paint, and both of those actually arguably work better on a pen tablet than anything. The second is like 16 inches is not that different from the iPad. So if you wanted like a pen display, you already have a really good one in the iPad. So I was like, yeah, he's right. I don't need to take up more space.
Yeah. But man, buying new tools is so fun.
I know. By the way, I'll probably need to cut in and out of audio a lot. I'm holding down the fort alone with Mom, so she may have questions while I'm on stream with you.
That's all good.
But it's a good thing for me to acknowledge that I look at new toys and they're very shiny, but I actually can recognize I don't need them.
Yeah.
And so one might say like, well, all the stuff that you got before, Sam, did you need those? I'm like, I actually don't mind stuff I've gotten so far, and I recognize like I got a bunch of oil paints and I don't really oil paint anymore. I don't know, maybe there'll be some random whim, maybe next week when I'm on vacation, I'll just want to bust them out. But the point is, I don't regret getting them. I understood why I got them, and there's a lot of stuff I've gotten that maybe I didn't use initially or I don't use as much, but it was sort of like, I mean, I'm very blessed in that I have some financial buffer, a lot more than other artists. But yeah, I grew up blue collar, so I still like, want to be somewhat mindful. It's as if I was voting for those things to be present in my life, and then as I've developed and have a better understanding of the art I want to make, I now recognize I don't need most of those tools, but I didn't know that at the time. Like, knowing what I know now that I know like 100% that I like sculpting, that I like drawing on the iPad, like if I knew then what I know now, yeah, I would just get the pen tablet. I use a Wacom Intuos, although Huion pen tablets work great as well. And I get the current iPad that I have. But I didn't know that at the time, that I was exploring, right? So
Yeah.
I think there's something to be said for giving yourself some space if you have the means for it, to explore a bit. But I'm at a stage, I'm like late beginner, early intermediate, if you can even quantify that. And now's the time to kind of zero in on the tools I know work for me and just like get good at them. But
Yeah.
I don't know, every once in a while it's fun to bust out with new tools,
Well, I get it. I mean, I definitely want a new tool, as you know.
Yes.
I want a new pen display. So bad.
Yeah, I know the one you have hasn't really been working out.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could use the iPad, but like, I
For
don't
the
know.
stuff you do, I understand why you want
Yeah.
a proper pen display though.
Like, I want a big one, I want like
A big
not like a
one and one
giant
that's
but
mountable as
yeah,
well, right?
yeah,
Because there's makeshift ways to mount. Like so, the iPad there's makeshift ways where you can get the Sketchboard Pro, the one that I got that we saw at Lightbox. And
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that the guys had like a makeshift like Visa mount setup.
yeah,
But I ain't good at DIY, and I'm not trying to drop my iPad while I'm trying to.
Yeah,
So,
dude.
yeah. So I'm not like trying to fuck with that. Yeah. So there's a lot to be said for a pen display. May I ask, like, what ended up changing it? Like, what of Adam's review made you change your mind about it?
The cord,
Oh,
Just-
interesting.
the cord
Like-
being to the right, and then like the design, like it's not curved or like it's like weird to where it just like attaches right to the side of it. And I know for a fact I'm gonna be drawing, and then I'm gonna like nick my hand or something, or move my hand, and then boom, I either break the cord, I unplug it, or whatever. I just know it's gonna be a hassle.
Yeah.
Because like the Huion canvas that I have right now, everything plugs behind it, So it makes sense. I don't know why they changed the design for the plugins. That's very weird. I was
What's
like, yeah,
crazy
nope,
is that
not doing it.
that's what fucking matters, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like you're like, oh, I'm sure I can find a workaround, but then you realize like, no, actually I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that actually that's a major issue. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Not for me.
For some people, the Wacom Intuos Pro, the one that I have now, I have the latest one. They don't like it, and the reason why is that it has a paper-like surface,
What?
which is crazy.
They don't like
Yeah.
that?
So the key demographic that doesn't like the new Wacom Intuos Pro are graphic designers and photographers because they don't need the paper-like. So now they get this annoying surface that they like is scratchy, and it wears down their nibs super fast. I've only had my Wacom for like 2 to 3 months, and I've already had to replace it like twice, I think, because it really gets worn down fast, especially as much as I use it. So I can see why that would be annoying for people. So that's a good thing for people to know. That would be hard to figure out just from looking at the product listing. You would need to talk to someone about that.
Yeah.
But I could see that being a deal breaker for some people who aren't drawing, right?
Yeah.
Or sculpting, because sculpting you don't need the paper like. So it's literally you need an over glorified mouse to sculpt.
Yeah.
So having anything more is a problem. For me, it's perfect. I actually like how it feels when I sculpt, and then I do sometimes draw on my PC. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, these are the things about reviews. Is like you think you know, but then you really don't. And this is why when we go to Lightbox, although I don't really have an intention of getting any new Wacom stuff anytime soon, I would love to actually finally play with their Cintiqs, because it occurs to me I have never ever used a Cintiq before.
Oh. I don't think
Yeah.
I ever have either, actually.
Yeah. So remember they had that booth set up? I
Oh,
really
yeah.
I want to actually use them in person because I've never used them before.
Yeah. Let's do it. Maybe that'll
Yep.
convince me to get a Wacom. Capitalism.
Yeah, it's. Can I tell you, like, as much as I love Huions, like, and I'll go to bat for them, like, the Wacom Intuos is pretty fucking good, and like, I'm not saying that
Yeah.
translates to things like the Cintiq necessarily, but it definitely has the quality of okay, I get what the hype is of, I get it. It just, I do have server issues, and that people warn you about that's an unfortunate problem with Wacoms, but they aren't really issues anymore for me.
Wait,
and
what
I
are
think
the
the big driver issues.
Oh.
Yeah, like it takes a little bit of while to set up and shit like that. But outside of that, like it's it's hard to describe, but like it just feels more professional. Like the tablet just like feels less janky.
Yeah.
And the actual experience of sculpting for hours on end, which I did this year, it felt, it's difficult. I guess part of it, I have to be careful. Part of it is a couple of things. Number one is like I just started to enjoy art more, So
Uh-huh.
some of this just might be the subjective experience of like having not liked drawn and sculpted before or drawn before, and now I do. That's one thing. The second thing is that the Huion I used and then the Wacom I got is actually a leap in functionality. Like I think for a true proper benchmark, I would need to get the rough equivalent of the Intuos Pro. I would need to get the Huion equivalent of
Yeah.
it. So I didn't have that. So, but even accounting for all that, what I can say comfortably is like the feeling of the Wacom Intuos Pro, the button design, which feels really sturdy. Everything feels like it was made for an artist, and that's really nice. So I hate to admit that because
Yeah.
I need more competitors in this space. I don't like that, like when you just have a few companies,
Yeah.
like who are doing everything. But for me anyway, yeah, like it, the Wacom really made a difference.
Okay. Yeah.
But we'll see. We should play with it in person.
Oh, I'm gonna play. Oh, I'm gonna play.
Okay, okay.
Mm, yeah, I might just, well, I'll go to California, I'll play around at that booth, and then I'll make
I'm
my
back
decision.
with the Cintiq.
Yeah, and then I'll make my decision right then and there. I'm gonna stuff it in my bag.
Hilarious.
I'm gonna somehow bring it on the plane with me. It's like, yeah, the 27 inch, yeah, that one comes with me. Yeah, that one comes with me.
Oh, do you think they sell? Actually, it just occurred to me. Like, I know you're probably joking, but like, did they sell them at Lightbox? I don't remember.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if there's a discount code, I'm gonna take it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But man, the sticker price on Intuos or on Cintiqs is pretty
Crazy.
intense.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
yeah. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, I know it's really good, but it's also like, holy smokes, that's like a whole month's worth of my pay.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. For sure, dude.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
But at the same time, I'd be using it all the time.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too, is like as artists, like you and I have demonstrated to ourselves that this is a thing we do, art. It's
Yeah.
not like we're not going to use it. And yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I'll decide. I'll decide later on this month.
Yeah.
See what I need to do. Yeah.
I drew this like cool cape and stuff on Chronos, but then realized I need a chain somewhere since the prompt is chained.
Oh.
It's like, all right, it's the chain is what matters. I forgot about that part.
It's a cape chain. Chain cape.
Cape chain.
Cape
That's actually kind of cool design idea, honestly. Oh, I forgot to put music on. It's so. I think I mentioned this before. It's so weird that that's how much I like drawing now.
You just
That like
forget.
I literally will lose track of just even that. Like I don't even have ADHD.
You don't?
I might have autism. We'll see.
Oh.
Did I tell you that? Did I tell you that? Actually, it just occurred to me that I haven't
Yeah.
told you that I might be autistic. Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm actually uh doing the first of my evaluations this coming Sunday.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is like someone else in your family autistic or? I don't know how
Uh,
it works, but
not by blood, by marriage, and she's one of the like 4 people I've talked to who. So one one big it's a joke, but it's a kind of a real joke is that neurodivergent people find each other. So if
yeah,
you are hanging around with a lot of ADHD people and you don't know that you are yet, like we have news for you, like that kind of thing.
yeah.
So it's a similar thing with autistic people, like tend to find each other, and so that's the people I know. As for who I think might be, we suspect that my mom is, and
Uh,
yeah, and we like she kind of fits it to a T, to be honest. Like, um, things like really strong preferences for textures and things like that, and lots of sensory overload
uh-huh.
and shit like that. Yeah, so. But I think at this stage in her life, especially given the everything with her dementia and stuff, like,
Yeah.
it's I'm not gonna like subject her to like it makes no difference. Like it's not like autism is something you can cure or even should cure since there's really nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Um,
Boom. Hands. All the hands.
nice.
Uh, 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 yeah. Okay.
I'm having to design this like cape rope thing, and it's always so difficult to design organic shit.
Oh yeah.
So you end up just wanting to draw squiggly lines, you know?
Oh yeah.
It's like nah. Nah, I want there to actually be design.
Nah, bruh. Get that squiggle in.
Squiggle.
Bruh. Get that squiggle. 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 Okay.
Hmm. I think I might be a little bit too ambitious. I'm finding myself getting a little bit too precious with my concept right now. So
Uh-oh.
tempting.
Don't do it. Don't give in.
Right, music. Okay, let's put it on.
Put that music on. Yeah. Put that music on, yeah. Sam, yeah.
Maybe I'll listen to Summoning,
Yeah, you will.
the metal band. Dude, I'm still on Power Trip.
Oh, dude. It's hard to
The
get
band,
out
they're-
of the power trip, you know?
They're very good, and I keep so like I had several people, I think including you, recommend them to me, and I kind of stuck, and I was like, how do I find other bands like them? And then it's hard at that point, right? Because you're like, well, what do you like about them? I'm like, well, I like that's kind of anthemic and like the kind of like a little bit like a ballad. And I'm like, well, fuck, that's not really specific. Like that describes a whole bunch
Yeah.
of metal. And then I listen to other metal and it's good, but I just so yeah, that's the thing about music is sometimes it's hard to explain why you like something,
Yeah.
and then sometimes it turns out it just might be that you like that band. That might literally just be it.
Yeah.
And again, Spotify's description of them. Power Trip executes music with raw energy. They've trimmed the fat on every reference they pull from, whether that's hardcore metal or punk.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I mean, okay, the punk element actually that's real.
Yeah.
That actually feels like that's relevant to why I like them.
Definitely got that energy.
Yeah.
My name is Mary. Yeah. Name is Mary. Yeah. Oh shit. You stay right there.
Yes. At work we had a series of because our team's like relatively new still, so our boss had this really cool idea to have a show and tell session. So I like shared my art and people were like pretty stoked about that. But one of my coworkers, who's like a unsurprisingly a really good friend for reasons that you will understand in about 30 seconds, is really into metal, and he himself is a guitarist. So he did a for his show and tell, he played like the first half of one of Mastodon's tracks.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and he's extremely good.
Wow.
It was which track was it? It was off of, I think, not Leviathan, off of Crack the Sky. Divinations.
Ooh.
Track 2 on Crack the Sky, which is the 2009 album.
Yeah. Dang, dude. That's
Which
awesome.
I'm not gonna listen to. And he's like this pretty burly white dude with a beard, so you know, it's the aesthetic.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that'll be.
Does he got a big tattoo on his face as well? Is that
It's all on his face, but it occurs to me I've actually never seen him. Oh, I don't know that he has like many tattoos. Now that I think about it, interesting. Okay, he's so subversive. No tattoo.
I don't have any tattoos. I need to change that.
Wait, you don't have tattoos? Really?
Nope.
Huh. It's so funny for me to say that as like a lawyer. Just being in California, it's actually weirder to not have tattoos, I think.
That's crazy.
I was talking to my sister and her wife. They both have tattoos. It's like every once in a while you run across someone without a tattoo, and then you like they just look so naked.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I look at my body, I'm like, damn, I'm naked. I need to get some ink.
Good. Especially as an artist. Nah, but it's it's a thing. I mean, like, because it's literally like it's permanent. That's the word I'm trying to find right now. That shit's permanent. Yeah.
What? No way.
Although, what's really funny is like, for people who've had tattoos, like I'm pretty sure I speak for a lot of people, it does matter initially, and it should matter, but it at some point stops mattering because you kind of almost forget you have the tattoos at some point.
Yeah.
I think if you get a tattoo that's by its very nature very sensational, then yeah, maybe into your. But if you're getting a tattoo of, I don't know, fucking the Hulk or something, it's fine. Like, there's not a lot of scenarios where that's gonna preclude you from anything, especially if it's somewhere not easily visible.
Yeah.
And then if you're in LA, it makes zero difference. Like, literally, lawyers and bankers and everyone have tattoos out here.
That's great. I want that. I want to be cool. I want to be cool like you, Sam.
Well, tough luck. No.
Damn it. No.
This doesn't happen overnight, okay, man?
No, please. I just want to be cool.
I suck.
I suck.
I suck, bro. Speaking of sucking, I wonder what Nate's up to and why he's not here with us. No, so he actually has a life. He has a life.
That sucks.
Yeah. Really sucks for him, honestly, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Alright. I have got the pencil down. I don't hate it. And now we're gonna play with ink. Wish me luck.
Oh shoot, look. Do, do, do.
I don't know if you saw, but we put out our new our Invincible Season 2 trailer.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Good. I'm good.
It's good. It's good. How long is it?
I-
How long is the season?
I think it's the same number of no, I think it's longer. More
Oh.
more episodes.
Oh.
See, Season 2 Invincible.
Were they releasing it like in spurts? Like the first half they released, and then another one
Oh,
later on?
I think what you're thinking of is the Adam Eve thing.
Oh. Okay.
That was a 1 episode special. It was like meant to be. So it actually is technically part of Season 2, I think. But yeah, it just was a one-off thing. That was about her that I cried during. It's a really good episode.
Oh wow. Okay. I have missed that. Good
Yeah,
news.
it goes into her origin story and her backstory and everything, and is has, without hopefully spoiling too much, although if you know anything about her, like this is not that much a spoiler, but like has very similar themes to Rocket's story in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Dope.
Yeah, hence the emotion.
Yes. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't really know much about Invincible to be honest. I never really dove into it
Mm-hmm.
a while back, but I'd like to. I told someone that's like into comics that I didn't read it, and they're like, "Dude, you got her." I mean, it's great. It's great.
Well, I have to admit, I actually have only now really started to read the comic, which I have from work.
Yeah.
And so far it's really good.
Yeah.
Good. Which is not a surprise.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that's to be expected. The
The Kirkman.
Kirkman.
Robert Kirkman.
Huh. Hmm. Hmm.
I'm not sure how I feel about this sketch. Bless you.
Thanks. Why? Why aren't you feeling it? Why aren't you feeling it, Sam?
It's probably not as bad as I think, but it's sort of like one of those things where, because when you do the first few lines, it looks like not put together, not elegant.
Yeah. You're
And
like, oh, already it sucks.
it's like I'm smart enough at this point. I'm experienced enough to recognize like that's comes with the territory, and I'm still figuring out the lines in this.
Yeah.
But I do wish that. Yeah, I still don't fully know what I want to do yet, and I think that's why it's a little bit scary.
Yeah. I got you. I got you, bro.
I know you know. I know you've been there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There right now, I'm like, what do I do?
By the way, Corey, fuck, what's his last name? Corey, who did the first few issues and then came back later for Invincible.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
How do I not? I should know his name at this point. I've been reading the first few issues of Invincible, as I mentioned, and there's this like cool little like draftsmanship thing where for elbows he does this like little spiral, and I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
stealing that. I love it. I've been drawing a circle or an oval to indicate that. Corey Walker, that's it.
Corey Walker. Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, I really, really like his stuff, and I really love Ryan's style. Ryan
Oh, yeah.
Otley.
Oh yeah,
They're both great.
they're both fantastic. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of spider suit do I want to put on this guy. You know?
I mean, give him a penis and call it a day. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. He's not Spider-Man. He's Penis Man. He's Penis Man today.
Hmm. I don't know. It's giving me vibes of like one of his like white suits. You know what I mean? I don't remember the names of all of them, but like, I almost feel like you could just do like his spider design on top of that, and then maybe block out the like the colors for the gloves and the feet. Basically, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hmm.
But don't listen to me. I'm dumb. Dumb.
I'm dumb.
Sir, I am a dumb.
Don't listen to me. I'm dumb.
I'm famously a dumb.
How dare you deceive me? I was looking at my knees today while I was doing the row machine. saw a little
Mhm.
reflection on something. And I was like, these are so weird.
Dude, these are so weird.
I was like, how does it look like this when my legs like spread out the whole, like all the way, and then when it looks so different when I got it all the way, like I'm bending all the way back. You know what I mean? Like,
What's so funny is you weren't even high.
yeah, I wasn't.
That's crazy.
Knees are so weird, bro. That's what I said to myself, to my sober self when I was at the gym.
I love that liquefy tool.
Oh yeah, Liquify tool is where it's at. Quite
Did
honest.
you know about like the other liquefy options in Procreate?
What?
Like, have you seen the crystal option?
No.
I used it a little bit on the frost thing I was drawing yesterday.
Oh no.
It creates little shards, and you can, if you use the side of your Apple Pencil, it'll go in the shards will go in the direction that you push.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just the liquefy tool in Procreate, but you just pick the other settings.
That's sick.
You know you're sick, but yes.
Hey. Hey.
Your mom is sick. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was rude. God, I'm just fucking worst.
I'm so nervous.
Came out of nowhere. I'm sorry.
How dare you? Now we must fight.
Imagine the next when we see each other at Lightbox, we just like, you just kind of you shake my hand like to save face, but you just glare at me.
I remember what you did. I don't know if you do.
I regret nothing. And then fucking Nate's like, what is going on?
What did you guys do?
Is there something I didn't know?
The drama.
And you're like, I'll explain about it in the
I'll explain about it in the car and you're driving.
yeah. You guys so awkward.
I don't shake your hand the first time.
Yeah, but you get into my car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eternal question. Eternal question.
Hmm.
My favorite little inking affect is to do a specular highlight by just literally just drawing a circle. It looks
Oh yeah.
actually really good, like surprisingly, instead of doing a literal specular highlight.
Yeah, just like it goes here.
Yeah, it's like somehow the human eye reads like, yes, I understand what you're going for. I get it. I mean, if you think about it, that's line. Line is the weird like that, right? Like, because lines don't exist in real life.
Yeah.
I saw the Harold Speed, he wrote that book, The Practice and Science of Drawing, one of Stevens and my favorite drawing books. He talks about how like the reason why line is like so powerful and why it's been with us for, as long as we can think back to pictorial art, is that it gives a sense that you're touching the surface of things. Because lines don't really exist, right? It's just the edges of things that we perceive. But when you see a line, the body reads it as like texture, and it's like, that's cool. And then the line also has a way of directing the eye as well. It sort of serves that function. I love
Makes
line.
sense. Makes sense.
This is something that sculpting cannot give me.
Ooh. Damn it, sculpting.
Yeah, sculpting no lines. Hey, I will be RB, sir.
Yes, sir. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da, cha, cha. Da, ba, 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 ba. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I like what I'm doing anymore. I don't know if I like this. Hmm. There's too many broken up shapes, I think. Hmm. Do I like this? No. Hmm. Hmm. This just doesn't feel right. This feels too stiff to me. I don't know.
I had to make sure. I had to make sure that I was actually muted because I went to go pee, and my toilet's right next to my computer. Or it's in the room next door, so you can easily hear it.
That's funny. Sam,
I like that. I like that. I was embarrassed about you hearing me pee, but then I told you about it anyway. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like the inks.
Say more. What don't you like about it?
I don't know. I think it feels stiff,
Uh, I don't think so, but I think I understand why you think that. Um,
I don't know.
it,
I don't know. I don't know.
there's plenty of flow to me, and it just might be because I'm part of it is because there's so many limbs, right? So they kind
Yeah.
of feel tangled up with each other, which I don't that is not a bad thing. I like that.
Yeah.
It might pose some challenges ranking. I don't know. It's and I'm genuinely not just blowing smoke up your ass. Like I it looks good to me. But I also believe that that you are recognizing something that you don't.
I can't put my finger on it though.
If only a more experienced draftsman were here. How do we get Nate up in here? Oh shit, where's my little Apple Pencil grip? Oh no, I hope my cats didn't like chew it up or something.
That would be bad.
They do that. Oliver, did you eat it?
Hmm.
Oh. Nope, it just rolled under my sketchboard. There it is. Have I shown you this? I forget if I've shown you this pen. Or this grip.
I don't think so.
I'm gonna go on camera.
Do it, I dare you.
So, let me know when you are watching.
Hold on. I am watching.
So Apple Pencil, and then here's the grip thing. This was specifically made for artists, and it has two ends. One is a bit bigger than the other, and then this end is if you want to use the tap feature. But I actually don't like that. Sorry, it doesn't matter to me. But what I love about it is you don't slip it on. It opens up like this. It's like rubber. And so it's still a little bit finicky, but it's a lot easier than the other grips I used to have, where you had to like pull it on, and then if you've been using it, it like your sweat makes it really hard to take off.
Yeah.
And you need to take it on and off for this to charge, right?
Yeah.
So this is really good. This really helps it from cramping up. My fingers from cramping up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that.
I forget what it's called. iPad or Apple Pencil grip.
I'm gonna try and ink this other one real quick. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I again, I believe you that there's something that you don't like about it, but I personally think it looks great. But I might be biased since since you're my child, so.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know how like it's like your child's like, hey mom, I just killed someone, and it's like, it's okay, my darling angel.
My darling.
We'll find a place to bury it together.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I know nothing of this subject. So yeah, happy birthday, Jazz playing right now? Happy birthday to me. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, that's. Has this been it? This has been going on for a long time.
Wait, sorry, what is it music you're playing that?
Yes, the jazz music I'm playing.
Oh, it's happy
literally happy birthday theme.
That's hilarious.
It was like, it was nice other little jams going on before. Now it's literally what is this? 50 or like, no, it's a whole like hour of birthday jams. It's the
I mean,
I'm changing this.
Sounds amazing. Sounds amazing.
This. Oh my god.
It's what you want. It's what you want to focus on your art, you know.
So funny, dude.
No
I didn't even realize it. I'm gonna put on freaking synthwave. I'm going back to Old Faithful here.
I'm still listening to Mastodon.
Oh hell yeah. As you should.
Yes, I should. No regrets.
That is hilarious. I was listening.
Yeah, seriously, talk about being in the zone. Like, seriously.
Oh man. I'm gonna just try and ink this with this brush pen. That's what I'm gonna try and do.
Oh shit.
You know, we tried something today. Wasn't into it. Wasn't into it.
I hate to break it to you, but when things don't go well, it's a validation that you suck. And
Yeah. Yep.
you might ask, oh, so Sam, when things go well, is it a validation that I'm great? I'm like, no, it only works in one direction. So if you, because in that case, it's just a fluke, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you do well, it's just a fluke. But if you do poorly, it's correct. It's accurate. So
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah. I am too. I'm gonna tell my mom, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No believing in yourself.
Hold on,
We
I'm
don't
gonna
do
wake
that
her
in
up.
this.
Hold on. No, I'm just kidding.
I know there's no one here, but on this stream, we don't believe in ourselves. That's not the energy.
That's right.
Yeah, I just did the Corey Walker swirly elbow.
Yeah, you did.
And there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Not anymore. It's too late. It's already been done.
It's been done. I drew this guy's hands too big, but I kind of like it.
He likes it too.
I like.
Feels more manlier now. You know?
Yeah. They look kind of like cartoon hands, but I kind of don't hate that.
Hey, I like cartoon hands. What if I was like, you got something against cartoon hands, and then you look at my hands?
and they're just ginormous. They're just huge. And like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean anything by that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you mean?
You gonna talk shit, Sam? Manny, I'm so sorry.
Huh? Huh?
Yeah, I should have known better. I mean, one of my best friends growing up had cartoon hands, so yeah. What was I thinking? This is a learning moment for me. So.
Yeah. No, it's about, it had to happen. It had to happen. I'm glad it was here.
Yeah. And we learned together at home. So good.
Yeah, that feels better already.
Cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger.
Oh, that feels better. I don't know why I heard that.
Cheeseburger already.
Cheeseburger? I don't know if you were reading Nate's and my conversation in chat today, but
Oh yeah.
It's really, yeah, like he really read my mind about a bunch of stuff that I've been experiencing during October. But yeah, a big thing is just like I used to agonize about Visual Library, and so I think something like it exists. I think the word is misleading.
Yeah.
Because I don't. It's not. I think if people hear that, it really taps into this part of these like myths that many young artists have. That like literally when DWJ or Dave Finch sit down to draw, but they're like, oh, I want to draw a motorcycle, so I'm gonna pluck motorcycle from my head and then it just flows out of my hand. That's not what it is, right? That's not what's going on. What I think is going on, or at least I like from my experience lately, is over time, as you draw more and more, you begin to develop like decisions, right?
Uh-huh.
Like there's certain design decisions where you're like, in the past when I've done this little squiggle for a thumb, it reads as a thumb. And it doesn't mean that that's the only way I'm going to draw a thumb, but like when I'm in the middle of an illustration, it's going to be my go-to way of doing a thumb. And you've got a tool set, right? And how that thumb looks in that particular piece, you may not actually be able to visualize that, but if you've been drawing enough, you'll have some sense of how it might go. And then especially if you're willing to do pencils or underdrawing before, you play with it until it looks good, and then you ink over that. So it's still decision making, it's still trial and error as well, even I think at high levels. But to a new artist, it all looks like magic. A lot of times because the artists aren't explaining it out, a lot of it's happening unconsciously, right?
Yeah.
So like, the artist, like, to their best ability, who's trying to teach it, isn't really able to explain what's going on because fundamentally it's happening at like the level of intuition and unconsciousness.
Yeah.
So, but it's really easy to interpret from that, like, oh, he can literally see the thumb, and he's putting that mark down. Actually, I should say that actually probably is true for some people, but that's not only is that not required for a drawing, I don't think that is the bread and butter of what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if you're solving those problems in new ways all the time. Like if you have to draw a thumb from multiple angles, like you're gonna have to refigure it out each time anyway.
Uh-huh. I mean, I think it's just like repetition over and over again. I know Anthony Jones talks about it in one of his videos, where he's just like doing a monster sketch, and he's like, yeah, so I'm moving really fast, but I've done this like a million times, so.
What's so funny about Anthony, by the way, is like he talks about himself being, one of the best, like just the top painters in the world, and it's obviously it's like not arrogance is the right word. It's very self-aggrandizing, right? But number one is I actually don't think he's wrong. So that's one thing. The second thing is that he actually doesn't, at least the vibe I get from having taken multiple of his workshops is that like he's not bringing that up to prop himself up, because he himself will be one of the first people to explain that he wasn't always like that, right? That he worked for that.
Yeah.
He brings it up just to bring up the point that like you shouldn't compare yourself to him if you're a beginner, and I find that to be actually profoundly liberating, because I think that actually what I find more damaging is like someone who's really skilled doesn't probably realize how skilled they are and is like, oh, you can do it just like me. And then an artist sits down to try it, and then they understandably get super frustrated, and because they heard this teacher say like, oh, you should be able to do this, what's the conclusion of that part? Well, there's something wrong with me, right?
Yeah.
So I would rather an artist be like, look, I've been doing this for 15 years. Obviously, I'm going to be better than you at this.
Yeah.
But here's a sense of how you might get there, And like, here's how I think about it. Here's how maybe you can think about it. And I'm like, cool, yeah, I'm down. But so that's why I've actually really come to like his teaching style. Is you would think at first that like it would be very triggering for me because I have like a lot of insecurities, but fundamentally I find his approach to be profoundly accessible, because I think that under his way of thinking anybody can get there. It just takes time.
Yeah. I agree. He just seems like a cool guy,
He actually does. He lives in my area. I wonder if he'll be at Lightbox.
Interesting.
I don't think he was last year. I actually think he mentioned that he had intended to, I think, but then he didn't.
It's because he's too cool.
Yeah, well, that's the reason why.
Duh. It's like, actually, I'm like too cool for Lightbox.
So real. My sister and sister-in-law took 2 of the dogs camping, and they just sent me the cutest photo. I don't hate what I'm drawing, dude.
Hey man, that's great.
It's definitely not coming easily. I'll say that much, but I don't hate it.
See, and you weren't feeling it earlier. Now you're like, I'm digging this.
This continues to be the weirdest thing about Inktober to me, is just the fact of like, man, I'm really not feeling this. Sit down to draw. Okay, I'm feeling it. Literally 100% of the time. Now, I want to be clear. A lot less than 100% of the time am I happy with the like I'm fully happy with the result. Like, you know, this is the nature of this, right? Is like it's sketches, and so you're not gonna get the level of refinement that you want. So it's like, yeah, that part is real. But in terms of being like, oh yes, that looks like the thing, that's happened to me 100% of the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, can I say, like, there's a style of inking that I've been kind of undertaking this month that's kind of like this, like, it's almost like you make weird squiggly marks, but if you make them confidently, they look like you intended them to be there.
Yeah.
Like, I see this in comics a lot, right? It's like the marks are
Oh, yeah.
not necessarily the straightest all the time, but they're just like, but it's the only mark, so you're like, yes. Correct. That's the answer. It really goes to show that confidence really goes a long way when you're mark making.
It's true. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's like the confidence just wasn't there in the other drawing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Again, I still think it looks really good, but you know, confidence also, part of it is like not just the confidence in the mark making, but like the confidence in the gesture of things.
Yeah.
I guess maybe that's why you were concerned it was stiff. Like, unfortunately, as much as I like what I'm drawing now, it's very stiff, which maybe is appropriate since this is Saturn and that's like his vibe. But
Yeah.
that's not really Sam Lamb's art style. Sam Lamb's art style is usually very, very dynamic. So this is a little bit uncomfortable for me right now.
Yeah.
But it's all good. It's all good in the hood, as they say.
As they say. As they say. Dear good sir. As they say, dear boy.
I have my Kirby drawing as, for those listening in the future, for Inktober for Plump, which is tomorrow. I drew Kirby lying down on water, but I drew his eyes in this way that makes him look like he's dissociating. And so I put it... Wait, have I shown you this, Manny? I think I did,
No.
right?
I don't think so.
Oh, I haven't?
I don't think so.
Let me drop it in Discord. It's now my wallpaper because it makes me so happy because I feel like I'm looking in a mirror. Just the smile on his face is like the smile I have on my face when I'm just zoning out.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, I saw that one.
He looks like he definitely has seen some shit.
He's like, yeah.
Good job, Eddie.
You did it. You did it this
Poor-
time, Kirby.
Poor Kerbo.
It's funny because I had my Jack Kirby shirt on today. Didn't even realize it because I was wearing a flannel on top of it. But when you said Kirby, I immediately thought of Jack Kirby.
Oh, dude, that's so funny, dude. I love it.
I was like, Jack Kirby landed.
And you know what? That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I have not seen this.
Like, wait, you do Jack Kirby? I kind of want to. Was it you who recommended the Jack Kirby bio that's in comic form?
Oh yeah, by
You know, comics.
Tom Scioli.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've
Yeah.
only gotten like a quarter of the way through, but it's so good.
Dude, it's fantastic. I mean, he did the pencils because Jack Kirby was a penciler, so he just did all the
Ah,
pencils. And he was like, I mean, I could do it in Jack Kirby style, but I feel like this fits better. Like you can feel the character more by doing it in this
yeah.
simplified form. I was like, dang, dude. Oh, the language of comics is so cool.
I feel a little. I still feel really behind. I feel like I continue to amaze myself at how comics weren't a bigger part of my life growing up.
Huh.
And I'm making up for lost time. I'm making up for lost time right now. And it's okay.
Dude, I mean, you're in a job to where you can just
Yeah, yeah.
you can
Where-
get so many. It's amazing, dude. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
No, I feel really blessed, and I do feel like there is a magic to the medium of comics. There's a particular magic to it. That one YouTuber I mentioned, Bad Ink Studios, just ran across another video with them, and the main it might just be one about it. He talks, you know, think of an entire world like in a movie. It requires multiple teams, like millions of dollars and stuff. But a comic, you can get the same scale of universe making, right, and world
Yeah.
making.
Yeah.
But you typically only need, sometimes you only need one or two people. But you certainly only need a small team and a lot less money. And all you need is like basically discipline and time, and of course the tools, which are not that complicated.
Yep.
And I was like, I think just found that beautiful. I obviously agree with him. And I just found that beautiful, and that's the real promise of comics, I think.
Oh yeah. Anyone can do it. You just need a pencil and paper.
Yep.
Start going. The only thing that holds you back is your imagination, man.
Whoa, whoa.
That's it, man.
Bless you.
Thanks.
So stoked to take vacation. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Another of my favorite little thinking style things is ambient occlusion, when you have like a few lines meet and then you kind of like black them in.
Oh yeah.
Looks really cool. Looks really cool.
You look really cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me?
Yep. I did
Whoa.
it. I said it, dude. I said it, dude.
Man.
What are you gonna do about it, bro? What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna cry about it later.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. Of happiness. Okay. I want that on the record.
I didn't want, like, I didn't come onto the server to be uplifted, you know? Like, no thank you. I came to have my toxic narratives perpetuated.
Damn it. Shit.
Yeah, so thank you, but no thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I done goofed. I done goofed.
I like that Banky came on earlier and then just like left us.
Hey guys, and he's gone.
Hope you come back, bud. Okay, chains, you say.
Cape
Chains, you
chain.
say. Ching
Cape
ching.
chain. Dang, if I followed prompts, I could have done spawn. Whole follows chains.
Oh, dude, hell yeah, dude.
Maybe I'll do that next time.
Yeah, I definitely don't think I'm doing Inktober again. As obviously very successful as I was for me in certain respects, like it's also profoundly exhausting.
Profoundly
Yeah.
exhausting.
Like I'm glad I did it because like I think it taught me so much about myself and like I'll be forever grateful. And like also I should say like it's really interesting. I know of a lot of people who've done challenges over the years and they talk about it like it's like an event in their lives, but I kind of understand that now. Like this has been an event for me. Like I learned so much about myself during
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Like a few things as I was talking to Nate about is like one thing is I realized that things don't need to take as long as I think sometimes,
Yeah.
and that sometimes I think as artists we like because we think there's value in time we contrive things to take longer than they need to.
Yeah.
I should say like by that I don't mean that things don't take long. Some things do take long, like and that's also okay, and that you shouldn't rush things unnecessarily. Um, but I do think that like this has taught me like oh if you're just getting an idea down Tim like it's you really don't need to spend a lot of time on that like just knock it out and then
Yeah.
if you want to do like a really refined painting or something then you gotta take time on that for sure but yeah I'm just like that's been a big thing and then the other thing I this helped me realize is fuck I'm actually a pretty decent designer and
Yeah.
I really gotta leverage that.
Do it. Do it right now.
I am.
Do it right now.
I'm drawing.
Go.
I'm drawing right
Do
now.
it. Do it.
No, I just.
Do it.
I,
Do
Man, he is so mean.
it. Hand's not meaty enough, but it's fine. It's whatever.
It's like whatever, okay? It's like whatever.
Ow.
Dude, yeah, I've given this guy really big feet and hands. But it kind of looks cool, so I kind of don't hate it.
But it's kind of awesome, so.
It's kind of awesome.
So like, yeah, it stays.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I can stream when I'm drawing. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. I'm like not
Yeah.
embarrassed or anything. So the iPad version of me is about to join. That's me.
Oh.
And then share your screen, start broadcast. Okay. Like, not bad, right? And I have my main reference on the left there.
Let me pull that up. Oh, heck yeah.
I think it's so cool.
It is. It is cool. So cool.
Once like right as I'm sharing, I'm taking a break. I got myself a massage gun, or I'm borrowing my sister's, and it really makes a difference.
Oh, yeah.
Like especially now that I don't take breaks when I draw. It's like, yeah, that's a new problem for me.
Gotta take those breaks.
Yeah, it's literally like if we're trying to do this for the rest of our lives, like can't really fuck around with that shit.
Yeah, gotta take care of yourself. Sadly. Stupid.
Yeah, I just wish I were invincible.
Yeah.
Letting go, letting go. People really like my reel. For that one reel that I posted. I don't know if you saw it.
I don't think so. What
It's
was it?
so you know the Rise drawing that I did.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
you did a thing, right? You did a time lapse?
Yeah, I posted a reel. It's the first time I ever posted a reel, partly because I was like, I gotta feed the algorithm. I've never done art reel before, and it quickly overtook my actual post. Although that's shifted. Now my post has more likes, and it's because the algorithm. I already know how the algorithm works. Like the algorithm wants people to look at videos because Instagram's trying to be the next TikTok, which I think is silly.
Yeah.
It's like just be yourself, guys. Like you're an image. People go to you for cool images. That's why they use it. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just like there's really no good social media for artists anymore, and this is the best option we've got. But but people really like that that reel, and it's not even that interesting. It's just I just literally did the default time lapse from Procreate. But I think there's a couple of things. Number one is I don't think I often show people my process. It's not something I do, and so I think no one really, like a lot of non-artists or even some artists don't really even know what goes into it. And the other thing is that I think it's actually precisely because I show my mistakes and kind of the zigzag nature of it that I actually think makes it more impressive to non-artists. Because they're like, at first you're like, maybe artists would think it's less impressive because they would only be impressed by someone who just like, I don't know, comes up with a beautifully formed image right at the gate. But no, right? What people are really impressed by is the fact that a human being made this shit.
Yeah, especially now with all this AI shit going on, dude.
Exactly. And so if you show, I think that's a reason why people really like seeing time lapses now from artists, is because you're like, it's a testament to human creativity and human making. And so, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of doing it now by recording, but do you? I feel like I should know since I follow you, but do you do like reels and shit on Instagram?
I have yet to do a reel.
You might consider it. I think you know the algorithm like basically is into it now, for the reasons I just gave. So.
Yeah. I mean, I mean, I could spend like, a few minutes like putting together some really quick, literally just fast forwarding some videos.
Oh, yeah, just take the video off this, remove the audio, and just like fast forward it.
Yeah. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
I'll try it out. Why not? What do I got to lose?
Well, the FBI is paying attention, and if you don't get enough likes, they will punch you in the face. So,
No.
So there is something you're losing, but I honestly think it's worth it.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah, and you may ask like, Sam, you're not the one getting punched in the face. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah,
No. I still think I'm right.
but I also think I'm right.
I recognize I have no stake in the matter, and yet I still think I'm right.
No steak. Where's the steak?
I should really go for some steak, honestly.
Okay. Yeah.
This music is actually kind of perfect for the subject matter I'm drawing right now. Because Saturn's supposed to be a really dark god.
Uh-huh. Oh.
I actually have so in many traditions across the world, Saturn is actually one of the most consistent deities and has essentially the same attributes and essentially the same identity. And there's this one occultist / scholar who I've read whose theory is that he is the only god that is actually literally the same god across traditions. And that there's something unique about him because he represents things like time and death and the end of things that makes him like especially universal.
Yeah.
And I was like, so one of the recurring images for him, and some people, his theory, that author, is that in some places this symbol is actually the god, is the black cube. And so I actually have a black cube on my altar. Because I just love that imagery, and I've really been into the motif of Saturn. Saturn was actually my favorite planet growing up. But I don't know, I've just always been a really morbid kid, I guess, and I've always been interested in death and shit. And not even for like, I don't even think necessarily for sensational reasons. Like, I'm not trying to be emo. I just think like ever since I was a kid, I always thought about the ends of things, and it made me appreciate things as they are now.
Yeah.
Like I don't dwell on death. I just realize like it's very clear to me that it exists, and so like I think because of that, I'm really like when my dad passed away, as sad as it was, like I was probably one of the few people in the room who wasn't weirded out by the whole process, right? I was like, this is a natural state of things, and my work right now is to honor him as much as possible. But yeah, my dad actually told me that one of the first questions I ever asked when I was a kid is, when do I die? Like he was like, he didn't know how to answer that question.
When do I die?
Dude, having me as a kid must have been so hard.
Do I die?
Did I die?
Oh man.
Knowing me, unfortunately, it's gonna take a minute.
Unfortunately, it's...
Like given that I work out and I eat well, like genetically speaking, I'm probably not gonna die until I'm like 98. It's just I say unfortunately because I'm like, I kind of wish I could leave sooner, but it's all good. It's all good. I will take advantage of my time on this planet, I guess.
Gotta spread the love, bro.
Ugh, fine.
Gotta spread some love. Put some beauty out in there, man. Cause it's not enough. Be one of the good guys.
That to me is what sustains it for me. Is I actually do think like that I wouldn't call it a calling, but I feel like I gotta do something with art. You know, like art matters too much.
Yeah.
Like those of us who are doing it for whatever reason that we're doing it, like I don't want to say it's a calling because I feel like that's superstitious, but it feels like something like that, right? Like we have to make shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I don't, I get real sad. So.
Yeah, same. And the funny thing is that you can actually be participating in art and not making shit. Do you know what I mean? Like it's that whole thing with like grinding out fundamentals and shit.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people who are engaged with the activity of art making who aren't actually making art. And it is precisely the making part that matters to me. Like that's what I'm trying to get done, is to actually make shit. And specifically make shit that matters to me, you know?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. And once I got in touch with that, yeah, it all fucking opened up. Everything opened up for me.
That's how it is, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
I wonder if I should give him a ball at the end. Like, what should I put at the end of his chain that Saturn is wearing? A shackle, maybe?
Maybe.
Is a ball... The ball's kind of weird. No, I don't think so. No, I think a ball actually is kind of cool. I'm gonna do it.
Do it. Do it.
I think I can make these chains look better. But, I don't know, like... It looks like chains, right? What I just drew is chains.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like. I don't know what else one needs to do. Actually, you know what I should look up is let's see how comic books do chains. Can you think of anybody? Oh, well, fucking Spawn. You just mentioned
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Tom McFarlane, Greg Capullo.
Spawn chains comic. Ah, he's so hot. Is that weird? Is
Is that weird? You know,
this
it's
is actually
kinda
this
dead,
is
but-
really good. This is really good. I think I'm going to. I think I gotta steal it. Yeah,
steal it like an artist, man.
yeah, steal like an artist. You just gotta steal the design of it all. I wonder if I can. Shit. I'm probably overthinking this right now. What's a good way to? I guess maybe just do the outline. Oh shit, I need a smaller. Hmm. Shit. I'm just trying to think of how to like draw it on top.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna just finish this out. As in finish this scepter. Oh, wow, that's really beautiful. Good job, me.
You did it.
And all I had to do was just draw confident lines.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like instead of like being really like when you draw like these really beautiful sweeping designs, you just gotta fucking go for it, I guess. Okay, good job, me. Let's do that. Let's do this arc here. Really pretty. Do some perspective lines. So you get a sense of the formy. Okay, cool. Alright, cool.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something crazy.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do something wild, dude.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if this is a place to do that.
No, it is.
Oh shit. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Don't like that. I just drew some like cast shadow hatches and it looks cheesy. Just like it's actually more interesting to keep it abstract.
Keep you abstract. Oh.
Keep you abstract. Oh, actually, I forgot. I need to make this black, like my soul.
Hey.
How do I do that? Okay, cool. And then let's do that. And I'll return to that later. Let's do. Oh, that's right. I have tomorrow's rest. Oh, it's only 8 o'clock. Man, I've done a lot today already. Good
Dang,
job,
bro.
me. Good job, me. Where else should I add in some darker colors? Probably the staff, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like half the
yeah.
staff, like where his hand is, like down a little bit, you know?
And just like black it out. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
think you're
think
right.
blacking out some of it, so it's like the shadow of his arm kind of thing. But you know, you do you, man. You do you.
No, 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 I like this idea. I mean, also like, cause you know, black is one of his colors. I have an idea. This is on a new layer, so I can adjust it if I need to. I'm actually gonna black out the whole entire staff. But I'm gonna actually hatch in white lines where the highlights and textures might be. This part of drawing is fun when you fill things in. It feels like adult coloring book a little bit. I'm dumb. Can't I just fill it like this? Oh shit. Oh, I fucked up. No, nope. Fuck it. Do it the manual way. So...
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like that. That's kind of cool looking.
Mm.
Year.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's great.
It just adds a different value. A part of me kind of wants to, what I think I'm going to do is actually not darken, but maybe do a half gray value for the cape. This should go underneath. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Eh. It looks okay. The design of the cape is not really the best, but it's all good. It's all good. That is something that I will not worry about too much.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, because it's actually bigger fish to fry in this drawing. Okay. I mean, honestly, I could like make it a whole thing and be like, yeah, these chains need to be better. But for a sketch, this actually doesn't look bad. It
Yeah,
looks okay. Yeah, like the story is told. Like it's clear what I'm trying to explain. So
I'd say so.
yeah. But
I
I
say,
don't know. I mean, it's still early tonight, and I'm still not tired. So let me see what I can get away with.
let's see.
Yeah, it's always nice we can be like, hey, like I feel like this is good enough, and let's just see, like, if I can add a little bit more for fun.
Yeah.
One thing is I am going to darken. That's too dark. There we go. You ever find sometimes that like you have the underdrawing, the pencil, you actually like to keep it in the final sometimes because it has a kind of energy to it?
Yeah, I pretty much do that with all my comic pages.
I mean, I guess you kind of like, you kind of have to, right, if for yours, but like in my case, I recognize I theoretically have the option, but I actually keep it in. Maybe I drop the opacity down a little bit. Yeah, I kind of like it as is, to be honest.
Yeah, I had a
That
lot
looks
of
cool.
professors at my college that were like, "Yeah, this looks really interesting." Leaving the penciled layer or the thumbnail layer underneath the inks or
Yeah.
whatever, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, all right." So I've
In
kind of
my
been doing that.
case, in my case for this particular drawing, one reason I like it is that um, it gives a sense of ghostliness almost,
Yeah, yeah.
which is kind of cool. Which also really fits this character. He's supposed to be kind of very numinous. Alright, let's do that.
Damn you, Nate.
Wait, what did Nate say?
He said I'd join you guys, but Track demanded cuddles on the couch.
Wait, I need to respond to him. Pancake. Pancake buddy. Oh, chains. That's what I was. I was like, what was I working on? Let's look. Let's look at this spawn one. Okay, chains. I feel like I feel a little overwhelmed right now with the chains, and I think it's because I'm overthinking them. Like, let me slow down. Let me slow down. Like, I don't think they're actually that complicated. Yeah, okay. So this is basically just a square. I might need to make this extremely small. Okay. And then we do that. And then erase. Yeah, okay, I'm getting it. Yeah, okay. It's basically the same pattern over and over again.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. I think I just need to look at the shapes to understand what he was doing. Yeah, okay, got it. Alright, that looks really sick actually. I'm glad I'm doing this. And I'll go in and do hatches. So in his, they do twist a little bit, but I don't know that I need to do that, to be honest. That'd be too much for me.
Yeah. You don't need that shit.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe
you
just
need that shit,
maybe
man.
a tad bit.
It's your life, you know.
Follow your dreams, Manny.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Follow his fucking dreams.
Oh, I'm gonna follow him.
I'll follow him good.
Watch me.
Follow your butt.
Hey.
I'm sorry. That was so rude of me.
Yeah, come on, man.
And yet, so accurate? So, like, I don't know.
I don't know anymore. Boom, 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 boom. Just putting the webs on, you know?
Yeah, I do know.
I'm feeling this Spider-Man more than the other one I did earlier.
Mm-hmm. It's again, like, I believe that is true, but it's really hard for me to see, like, because they both look really good. But that's part of being an artist, is like, I promise I'm not gaslighting you. It's like, I get it, like, we don't always know why we don't like things, and it's so funny because I've developed this kind of secondhand sense of which of my art other people will like, even when I don't like it. Like when I did my Odin drawing for Inktober, it's actually one of my least favorite of the set. But I was like, because this is squishy scratchy, for whatever reason, people are gonna like it. And indeed, it was many people's favorite of the drawings I did. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, man?
Oh,
up,
hey,
Bo?
what's up, Ben? Dude, does Ben want to jump into Discord? Because we can jump onto mouth breathers.
Yeah.
Ben, you want to jump
uh,
on Discord?
Yeah, Ben, do you wanna get a little wild? You know, peer pressure. But
Oh, I'm
also peer
pressuring.
pressure. Yeah.
pressuring, Speak for yourself.
You'll
man.
just hear me complain. Go ahead and complain, dude.
I mean, I'm okay with that if you are.
Yeah.
I just miss Ben. You know, that's
Yeah.
what can I say?
Just want to hear
Just
your
miss that guy.
beautiful voice, Ben. That's
Yeah.
it.
Ben and I have been talking on Instagram, which is nice.
Oh yeah. Ben's the
It's not a
man.
replacement. It's not a replacement for true love, though. You know.
It's just a replacement. Until it is. You know.
I bet something like I bet I'm drawing chains right now for this Inktober thing, and I bet something like chains is actually not that complex for some people, but for me it's a bit of a struggle, and that's just how it is, and there's nothing anyone can do about that. There's stuff that I definitely do that is not a huge struggle for me. That's a struggle for other people.
Yeah.
Like in general, like laws of light and shadow aren't that confusing to me. Maybe it's because I studied physics.
Ah.
But it's really confusing for a lot of people, and I get it. I get it.
Ah, yes. Yes. Okay, I'll jump on. I know you both will put me in a better mood. Alright,
Yeah. Okay. Let's switch over to. Let's switch over.
let's do it. Boom.
There he is. There he is.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hey, buddy.
Hello. Hello, beautiful. I am going to try to, because I'm working on my iPad. I'm going to see if I can join Mouthpiece. Oh, I've been in here before, so
Yeah.
yeah. So that Ben can see my shitty art.
Not,
Shitty art. Whatever. I've been following your Instagram, your IG. It is all gorgeous. Absolutely love it.
Thank you. I love you too. I know that's not what you said, but that's what I heard.
Well, I love you, Sam. I love you, Sam. There you go.
Yeah, it's just love. It's just love in this server.
All love.
You can watch me try to copy. Who is this?
That's Craig Capullo.
Oh, it is. It says literally his name's right here. I was just like, I need to see how another comic artist handles chains,
Yeah.
and this was fucking awesome. So, good reference to work off of.
Yeah, Greg, it was the inheritor of McFarlane's Spawn. He was kind of the heir
okay.
apparent.
Yeah.
Got it. Not Ben Hill being a comic nerd.
Oh, yeah.
Never. Never, never. Okay, good. I keep wondering, like, if I minimize this, because I'm on a tablet as well, like, if I minimize this, will I lose connectivity with our chat? So I don't want to do that.
No, we don't want that for you either. We want you to be here with us.
Yes.
Alright, so, were you guys at Lightbox?
No.
Are you at Lightbox currently?
No.
No, it is not this weekend, but the coming weekend.
Okay,
After that, yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
so excited for you guys. You guys are gonna have a blast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Manny and I have been before, so we have a really good sense of it. However, there's gonna be some new faces and
Oh,
some
yeah.
really important faces. I mean, let me be clear. Like, I'll see Manny again and again and again, so that by
Yeah.
itself is worth the price of admission. But
Heyo.
our buddy Nate, whom Ben, do you know Nate? Have we talked about him before with you?
We've talked about Nate. I have not met Nate.
Yeah, I would love you guys would get along for real. And then by the way, like I see that Drew, like he has some of these links kind of like flipping, like rotating, and I tried a few of them and they're kind of hard and I gave up. So I'm just gonna do the perpendicular thing and call it a day because it's actually really hard. But anyway, and then also Steven Zapata.
Oh wow.
Yeah, our former teacher is gonna be there. And I think Manny, I already told you about the schedule for a group photo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So that Sunday. Yeah, for me, speaking of you being a comic book nerd, Ben, is like I've had to explain to like coworkers and stuff. Some of them are actually going to be at Lightbox.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, yeah, they know I'm an artist, but I think they don't realize how important it is to me. And
Yeah.
then it's something that you and I have talked about, and it's like, and even though I'm not doing it for a living right now, it's like a pretty effing important part of my life, right? And like, you guys get it because you're in it with me, but sometimes I have to say things like, I'm going to this pretty expensive convention where like a bunch of the like best artists in entertainment are going to be there. I literally have friends and mentors who are going to be there. I literally I'm taking time off work so that I can really focus on that, and also just because I need vacation, honestly. And once I say stuff like that, not that I needed to say that stuff, I think they like it adds a different color to it. Like, oh, this isn't just a hobby for Sam. This is like a whole way of life.
Yeah.
Which is awesome because it's fantastic that both of you are able to carve out that time and take that time and already have connections there. So I'm excited for you both, and honestly hoping you guys can come back and can show me a few new ways of thinking and designing and taking approaches. I'll learn at the feet of the masters when you return.
Gross.
You.
I'll learn at the cheekbone of the masters.
There
I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Okay. I will stand cheek to cheek with you, Sam.
Or the teats, you know, I don't know, like
Teeth to teeth. We can rub teeth. That's fine.
teat to teat. It's been a quiet stream tonight, and so people don't realize how, frankly, ridiculous we are. And I really wish that they were here to just witness that, but sadly, no.
It's okay.
Well, I have to say, this stream I am happy to be a part of. I've streamed 2 videos, one absolutely horrible on Twitch because I tried to do it from my phone, and my phone is a dinosaur by today's standards.
Oh.
And then the second one I streamed from my iPad, and I have the most jank setup. But hey, I got one down.
There you go.
It is definitely not the fancy production that Manny has set up.
Fancy production.
I'm gonna get there though. One of these days I'll be like, oh look, mine looks as good and professional as Manny's does. So Manny, you're laughing, but it's true. Like your setup is super professional, sir. It looks really good.
I think so. Yeah, I think so for sure. Yeah.
Thanks, dude. I mean, I literally just put like a Logitech webcam up, and we're there. Well, on my drafting
so this
table,
is where
so.
I will jump in and start my complaining.
Yeah.
Yes, please join us. Yes, do it.
I am using a tablet for most of my stuff. I'm not going to sit here and spend money on a PC and on a tablet to use for creative stuff. So I'm just using one for all.
Yeah.
And I bought a new printer, and here I was printing out copies coming for the Acme's second location opening, and they've made that announcement, so I can finally say that without like fear that someone will say, "How dare you talk about that? We haven't even announced it." I'm like, I want to get. We're trying to print out our second book, and printing a few copies of the first one. And I started printing out the new sets, and all of a sudden this error message. And I'm gonna try to restrain myself. I don't want Manny to get flagged for like, you know, explicit language or something.
Oh, we've already.
Yeah, well, that ship is sealed, but yes, please. We
I
appreciate
get
it.
this error message like, "Oh, you have a waste ink pad that needs to be replaced." Okay, cool. Google search waste ink pad for this specific printer. Replacement part costs like $12. Oh, sweet. I hit the lottery. I'm like, that's great. Buy the replacement part, 1 day shipping. Got it here today, and I've just spent the past hour
Oh, no.
trying at the replacement. Smooth as butter.
Yeah.
But you have to get some stupid ass reset key, and Epson doesn't have a reset key, at least not one that they're like showing as part of their FAQ or support features or anything like that. And none of the actual apps that Epson uses show you or tell you this is what you need to do. So I'm finding it all online,
Oh,
and I still have a printer that I can't use that has a brand new replacement part in there, but I can't reset the damn thing.
Dude, that
What?
sucks.
Such a waste. It just shows how much like these printing companies still lack in like self-service features. They're absolutely atrocious.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny? I had a not the similar experience, but I was messing with my printer earlier today, before stream, and I was trying to print out some stuff, and it was like, "Oh, you're out of ink," and I was like, "Okay, yeah." I replaced it, and then it was like my Epson has like the most complicated way to replace the ink. I can't just like open it up, replace it, and then it's done. I have to like open it up, move it somehow. Like it has to register that I'm replacing the ink or something, and it's just it's a whole thing, and it's stupid.
You
It's
gotta
stupid.
punch it.
Yeah,
You're
you gotta
like,
punch
"Here."
it. You gotta pray to the printer gods and stuff.
Oh my
Do a little
God.
dance. I don't know, man. It was.
I
it
don't
was
think
dumb.
I don't think you shook it well enough. You didn't shake your
Yeah.
moneymaker enough to get the
Yeah, I think that's what it was really. It didn't shake my moneymaker.
yeah.
So, but yeah, the
You
printers are
you
stupid.
could do that while Sam and I are watching. We'll appreciate it.
We'll appreciate it. It's true. You're not wrong. But yeah, printers are stupid. Moral of the story.
Printers are in this like awkward like purgatory where enough people use them that they're still in business and are trying to like get your money, but not enough people use them for like them to give a shit about improving their technology. Like there just isn't like a strong market around it, and it's just so bad because there are some people who like use it's one thing if you just have a printer to print out like random documents here and there, but like for artists it's a pretty big part of a lot of our livelihood, and so we invest in it, we plunk a lot, and then it's like, oh, by the way, there's like basically no support for this, and good luck.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Epson.
By the way, I'm doing this really tedious thing of coloring in white chains. But do you like my character design, Ben?
Let me go back and look. I'm working on a cover for issue 2, so I apologize. I'm staring at Procreate.
No way.
I like it. Is that I don't want to take a guess, but dude, I absolutely love that scythe. That scythe looks badass.
Thank you. Yeah, I found a few references, but mostly I just kind of went with my gut for the contour of that. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about this. I'm stoked because this is the god Saturn, and or Kronos, and it's a character I've been wanting to do. Well, I say character, but he's been around for a while. But I've been wanting to do a version of him for a minute now. And yeah, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna, since chains are one of his sacred symbols, like I was like, let's just use this as an opportunity to maybe ideate this. And yeah, I think this is great. Like it's a sketch, so I don't plan to refine it too much. But it's just good to know, like, I like the look of it, and maybe I'll return to it someday. So,
I love all the muscle detail, like everything they put in on the body. The body just it the right amount of lines. It's not overly done. It still shows some just like fantastic figure and form. So yeah, that looks awesome.
thank you. Yeah,
Oh.
you can get away with a lot with old bodies, right? So I was really excited about that, but then I don't want it to go overboard because just, it's an inking aesthetic. You don't want it to be too much. So I really appreciate that because that's actually not something that I normally play with, and I was a little bit concerned about it. So I appreciate you a lot, sir. I need to get rid of this. I see here there's a tangent here, so I'm trying to get rid of
No.
that. Not the tangent.
Oh, I just accidentally cut myself with my.
Ooh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Fuck, dude.
I just, when I was like moving things around, and that kind of sliced my little spot on my wrist
neat.
there, but it's fine.
On your wrist? Are you sure this isn't a deeper problem?
No,
This is not
it's
a cry for
everything's
help.
fine. Everything's fine.
Do we need to be more concerned? Sam, I think you need, when you see Manny, you need to have a very sit down,
No.
pointed discussion with him. Make sure he's okay.
So just drowning him in alcohol and weed's not a good idea?
I mean, that could be part of it. I don't think there's a problem with that. But
Yeah, you heard it here, folks. Live on stream.
may need to have a pointed discussion when you're staring at the stars and, contemplating the deeper self. Just make sure sharp objects are nowhere in Manny's reach. That's
Yep.
Come on, guys. It's
It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine.
Not the lightbox intervention. Not that. Yeah. Okay, I think I gotta stop looking at Judah Puro's drawing so that it doesn't influence me. No, actually, I gotta keep it up because it's sufficiently different, and I think I could benefit from his mark making, like to see how his mark making goes. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. But actually, his chains. Also, like, I use large swaths of value with Lasso Tool, and I actually feel like that's cheating during October a little bit. It's not cheating, but maybe I don't. Maybe I don't need to actually fill in the chains. Maybe I just do hatching.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was gonna say, I think the hatching just adds a different value to it.
Yeah. I actually kind of don't. Yeah, I don't like what I'm doing right now. It doesn't look good, so we're just gonna adjust it. Just gonna adjust it, and there's nothing you guys can do about that. Oh fuck! Accept.
Yeah, don't take away stuff from what you have done already, just from the chain.
Yeah. Okay. No, this is actually pretty straightforward. There we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
There we are.
Ben's in here. He's drawing stuff. Yeah.
I'm doing this so I don't go upstairs and smash a printer, go Office Space on its ass.
God.
Valid.
Dude, that scene is so good.
So good.
That
Makes me
movie
jealous.
extremely well, and partly because it's timeless. The topic is timeless, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I gotta go back and rewatch it.
And somehow there are still bosses that are out there like that.
Yep.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
sir. Happy to
my
say
statement?
I don't work with them, but I have worked with them in the past.
Agreed. Yeah, we're gonna need you to come in on Saturday, and you know what? There's a lot going on, so Sunday, we're gonna need you to come in Sunday as well.
Oh, man.
The reality of it.
The reality of it. Thankfully, I don't have to do that at my job. So.
I don't have to anymore, but man, when I was working in advertising, there were so many times it's like, oh, we have this issue with something missing. We need you to come in and fix it. It's like you do realize it's 1 a.m. Yeah, well, we're about to put it on the press. Well, you've had these files since 5 o'clock. You couldn't have told me, more around 5 o'clock. You had to wait until 1 a.m. to call me.
They spent all that time, so how are we gonna ask him?
That's right. Nah, I mean, he's probably eating right now, but, let's wait until he's good and asleep.
Jeez. That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
And then when you have, like, the conversation with your boss, like, can I just install a remote desktop client on my, my Mac at home so I can just remote in, don't have to drive the 15 minutes into work?
It's like that'll help everyone, right? And they're like, actually, no. Because
it's not secure.
What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you want secure about this?
So it's more secure for me to drive in at 1 a.m. Whatever. Thankfully, I don't work there anymore.
Yay.
Yay. Happy Ben, yay.
Yay!
Well,
Yay,
someone happy
yay.
Ben. Yeah.
Someone had my printer was working, I would be all kinds of happy.
Damn right. This man would be
Stupid.
ecstatic.
So
Oh, and I have to thank you, Sam. I can thank you now at least over voice instead of over direct message. But I was
the time lapse thing?
the time lapse thing. I'm like, I just want to do a simple time lapse. This can't be complicated. Again, I have like newer technology. It's not like I'm using an old ancient piece of crap. So you're like, yeah, dummy, look at this really simple thing and what you're using. I'm like, oh, thank you.
This is the, as you might guess from context, Manny, the time-lapse feature in Procreate
Yeah.
that I use for my reels, and Ben did not until I told him. But dude, I just found out another thing I just told Manny about. Like, if there's like several liquify options in Procreate. Did you know about this?
I did not.
So here, let me pull one up. So, or let me actually create a new layer and draw something on it. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, please don't mess up something you're already doing.
So here's just a random mark. So if you do liquify, the default is push, right?
Right.
But you can choose other settings like crystals. And if you do crystals, it creates these shards that kind of radiate out. Isn't that cool?
Oh, that's awesome.
So you can use it, like I used it for a drawing to make it look like ice, but the example that I saw on the Procreate YouTube channel was they did it to like accentuate a dragon's breath, like fire coming out of a dragon's mouth. There's also this one that's kind of cool, it's called Edge. And it kind of creates, as you're drawing along, it creates like an edge. And you can reconstruct it too if you like don't like it, it'll return. There's a difference, it'll just return to where it was before. So, yeah, I did not know this shit, and I'm kind of blown away by it. I continue to learn so much about Procreate, man.
Ooh, have you seen? Is it Procreate Dream? What is
Yeah, we were just talking about it yesterday because yeah, both of us have been kind of threatening to get into animation.
Yep.
And like just not really finding a moment for it, but this might be the moment for me because I really am into Procreate's products and I want to give that a shot. It's like I think it's only $20 for one time.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy, and I mean, it looks like from just the standard interface that I've seen, it is just layers and the way that Procreate kind of formats everything, they've just added the ability to create different scenes or different tracks and run it from there. I'm like, wow, they've really kind of made it their own, but still a little intuitive from what I've seen.
Exactly.
So
Oh,
I'm
dude.
excited.
Intuitive animation, get out of my face, bro.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know exactly what that means, but given that if you had told me intuitive drawing software, I wouldn't have believed you until I tried Procreate. So
Yeah.
I'm willing to give them a chance. They're a company that I'm willing to like vote for, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah.
Like I'm willing to vote with my money. So I'm pretty excited about that, honestly.
Next thing
Oh,
we
that
need to
was-
do is freaking 3D modeling, and then they'll have it all.
Exactly.
I mean, there is a 3D modeling, 3D sculpting software on iPad called Nomad Sculpt. It's not bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's actually an example where I would need a company like Procreate to come in to do something, because the fact is it's really like 3D stuff. You really need all your key bindings. Like like the only way that I was able to sculpt anything on Nomad was by basically mimicking my ZBrush settings.
Oh.
But you know, people have been asking for Blender on iPad for a while, and they're not against it. And I actually think that could work, because it's, you know, this is the M2 chip, especially the latest iPad's like really powerful. It's a powerful machine.
Yeah.
So when I have, because I have fancy.
Damn. Which iPads have those? Or is it the newest models?
I think it's only the latest. No, actually, I take it back. I was about to say the latest 12.9, but I actually don't think that's true. It might be available on more than just that.
So I know my iPad I think it's from 2018, so it's probably not on that list.
No, this one just came out like literally just like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I just got it. Yeah. I got it because I wouldn't say I need it. It does have the hover feature. Do you know about that feature?
No.
So you see here are you watching my stream right now?
No yet. Hold on one second. I'm
Yeah.
just cutting that.
So I'm gonna show you, but it occurs to me that actually it would be better to show you if I had a camera on me. Oh, actually, I have a camera. Let's see if I can make this happen.
Watch stream.
And then Ben can see my ugly face. Okay, cool. Okay.
Ugly face. You were handsome, sir.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, oh shit. Okay, I don't have exactly the best setup, so just wish me luck on this. Okay, so the normal way to change a brush setting is by going to like this, right?
Uh-huh.
But if you're on, fuck me. I'm trying to lean this against my mic, and it's not really working. Oh, okay, that's not bad. With the hover feature, when you hover the the Apple Pencil over the surface, it actually reads it like about this distance, and when I pinch or zoom, it actually changes the brush size.
Oh.
Right.
So this is amazing for painting, right? Because it's super organic. I don't need
Yeah.
to go over here and change. It does it's really hard to see on the camera, but it also previews the mark you're gonna make when you hover over, including the color. Yeah. And working in black and white. And then if you swipe up and down while you're hovering, it changes the opacity.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
Dang.
So so here's the thing: is I wouldn't necessarily say that this is strictly necessary. Like if you already have a pretty good iPad, but if an artist were considering going from like, I don't know, an iPad from 2018 and they want to upgrade to the latest one, I feel like this would be a good reason for it. It's a pretty massive leap, in my opinion, for artists.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That's
So funny because shortly after I got that, I ended up not working on my iPad at all because I got into sculpting. But actually, if you guys want to see the sculpting software, I've got it on here. This is it. Boop, beep, bop, boop, boop, beep, bop.
This is the Nomad.
Yes,
I
sir.
need to check it out because my youngest actually made me get out the physical modeling clay, and so we were putting together a sculpture yesterday before dinner.
That's
Awesome.
awesome.
I love it.
Oh, smokes, that is amazing.
And then let's do. So it actually.
What software is this on the iPad?
This is Nomad Sculpt. I believe it's currently $25. It's a one-time fee.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, it's
I
real
like
cool, man.
one-time fees. One-time fees are
Wow.
pretty sweet.
Yeah. Look at this cursed being that I'm
Look at
doing.
the face.
There you go.
It kind of reminds me of Mesh Mixer.
A what?
Mesh Mixer?
Oh yeah. Oh totally. Yeah, I can see that. Boop, beep, 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 boop. Beep, bop, bop, beep, bop, boop, beep. Yeah, so that's that. But it's actually a really good alternative. There's a guy. There aren't that many tutorials on Nomad Sculpt because it just came out like 2 years ago. Probably like 3 years ago. But there's this one guy, Drug Free Dave, who also like happens to be a really jacked dude. And he has some really good tutorials online and some really cute stuff. But it's actually, I could see Nomad becoming really good. I don't know that it could ever compete with ZBrush, for example, but like I don't think it has to. For really simple sculpts, I think it could actually eventually be really cool. Actually, I'm just trying to see these marks he makes. There's like a lot of random little marks, I think, to suggest like rust. or
Harness.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the general thing is that like being very deliberate about certain regions of really, really dark. Like I'm just gonna block this out right here. So it looks like really funky, like in shadow, and then more light here.
Am I actually showing what's on my screen, or am I just
Let me
is
see.
Discord lying to me?
Yes. Oh no. Sorry. Yes. Dude. You're very good at drawing.
I want to see.
Nope,
Don't
too
do
late.
it.
You can't.
Don't do it. Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing.
Oh, I
I'm
got
gonna
it.
like, please.
Look at that chest. The power.
Yeah. Jay's the buff one. So. My character that no way at all resembles me.
No way.
He's definitely not as jacked.
Wait, have we already gone over this? Ben's hot, right? Like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
No.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Ben's
mean,
hot.
Manny is straight but has really good taste because he hangs out with me. So,
It's true.
Oh yeah.
So I trust his take on this, and yeah. Yeah.
That's my take. I know it's good.
Are you guys the kinds of straight guys who are like, oh, like if you had a pass with one guy, who would it be? And the answer is always Ryan Reynolds.
Nope.
No, Ryan Gosling.
Yes. Okay. Valid. That's super valid. Yeah. I want to make this abundantly clear. Ryan Reynolds is a totally good-looking person. Absolutely.
You're
But
accurate.
he's not like he's definitely the guy for straight guys. You know. Like,
Oh yeah.
And whereas Ryan Gosling is for the ladies and the
He's
gays.
gonna ask me, what do I want? And I'll be like, it's you.
Yeah.
There you go. What do you want?
What do you want?
So real.
Also, what's that movie that he was in with Emma Stone and Steve Carell?
Oh, Crazy Stupid Love, bro.
Yes, that movie's so good.
That movie snuck up on me.
Yeah.
I actually had never heard of it. Ben, have you seen this movie?
Nope.
Oh, dude,
It's a rom-com, and it's one of these movies that I don't know that it was a huge box office success or anything, but it's kind of become a cult classic. And it's there's a few scenes in there that I laughed. I belly laughed, and I don't usually belly laugh. But Ryan Gosling plays this like
It's like a womanizer.
really
thing.
yeah. Well, he starts off that way.
Yeah.
Right? He starts off that way, and then Hollywood magic happens. You know.
Yeah.
Well, the Hollywood magic is he meets the beautiful Emma Stone, and
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that's not really magic. That's just how attractive she is.
yeah.
Yeah. She's my wife. So don't
Oh,
talk
okay.
bad about
Congratulations.
it.
So I want to be clear. Emma Stone is for the straights as well, right? Like,
I hope so.
she's beautiful, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
'cause she's definitely on my like. I love her. So
She's hilarious. She's great.
yeah, she's hilarious, and I consider her very pretty.
Indeed.
She I really loved her in Easy A.
Oh yeah, Easy A was fantastic.
So good. Fucking everyone in that movie, Stanley Tucci and what's her name? Whose names I always forget, but they're really good in that too. They play the parents.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. I can picture them in my mind, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
I
they're
just
like
like her
they're
in
side
Superbad.
characters, but what's that? Oh, Superbad. That's right. She's in that too.
Yeah.
Fuck, I
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah. Holy smokes.
That's right. God, that movie. Okay, so that movie is so interesting because it was a really big part of my life for the longest time. Like, I remember belly laughing at that, and then but trying to go back and rewatch it because I think it's on Hulu or whatever. It doesn't land. Maybe it's because some of the jokes are actually kind of problematic. But
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
most you look at most of those movies of that era, and even then, they're like they don't age well today.
but but I love the people who were kind of involved in that like movie. All the actors. Well, Jonah Hill got kind of problematic, didn't he?
Did he? What happened with him?
Yeah. Do you know about the whole thing about him dating that? I think she's a surfer, a professional surfer, and then like basically telling her that she's not allowed to talk to other men.
What?
Yeah, and then but like what's crazy is that he was using like terminology from therapy. What he said is like it's my boundary. That's my boundary, which is like such bullshit, right? Because your boundary is about you. It's not about what other people can or cannot do, right?
Exactly, it's for yourself. That's what
Yeah.
they teach you.
What the heck? Oh man. This is crazy.
I think what's unfortunate is like he's someone that I think has had the seeds of being problematic for a while, you know, like, and I don't want to maybe beat him up too much because some of it's really sad. Like, there's this one compilation I watched online of like all the times in interviews on like late shows and stuff when people ask how he feels about being the funny fat guy, and that's really fucking dumb, and like that really sucks, and like he shouldn't. At some point you realize he just didn't want to even talk about it anymore. Like, it's not
Yeah.
fun to be a laughing stock, right? And so, but I think unfortunately having myself been an ugly duckling is you can kind of never get over that stuff, and then you end up being toxic. You end up being your own enemy.
Yeah.
And I hate to say, but I think that that's what happened with him.
Dang.
I think my chains look. I think they look pretty cool.
I think
For
you're
a
pretty
sketch.
cool.
Thank you. I disagree, but that's okay. I agree with you.
No,
That's okay.
I agree. You are very cool. And let me see the chains. Got to. Why do I have to stop sharing? Just want to see this crap.
I do want them to be a bit more pronounced, though. What's a good way of doing that? Do you guys know of any tricks in Procreate for making lines thicker? I feel like there's gotta be a way.
That's a different thing. So, I thought you were gonna. If you wanted to pronounce chains, it's a.
Oh my god. No, get the F out of here.
Why don't you use? There's got to be a bloat feature in Liquify.
Look at you
Maybe.
being a smarty McSmart pants.
Look at you.
Maybe expand?
Expand. Yes. I don't know if that will give you what you want, but it's a
Shall we? Oh,
instantly a solution.
shall we try? There's only 5 ways to try. not doing anything for some reason, and I don't know why. Oh, no, it's doing. No, it just makes it
No, it's
literally
not
larger.
the lines.
You know what's an easy way? Is literally just duplicate it.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, I think that's fine. And then combine the two. Okay, that'll do.
Yeah,
Right.
it doesn't do the Photoshop thing where you can just select and then, expand or add line thickness.
Exactly. No, it's like I'm gonna go in and just maybe darken things manually a little bit. Maybe where the shadows would be. Oh, that actually looks really cool. Yeah. Yours. Look at me solving problems, guys.
So good.
Saving the day, winning the fight. Sam for the win.
Manny for the night.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm weirdly aroused right now. Don't know.
I think that was just at the sound of Manny's excitement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You heard it here, folks.
Manny, are you selling your Inktober stuff anywhere?
Not yet,
Good
but
question.
I may.
I was gonna say that Naked Hulk.
Oh, you want
It's
that
really
Naked
good.
Hulk?
That one's really good.
Well, now that you did the rocket, I may be switching because
Oh,
I'm not saying that I'm into furries, but that is a damn good rocket.
oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I also need to send you a message, Sam.
Yes, I'm buying some of Manny's original prints, and I keep wanting to throw money at him, and he's all like, I don't want money.
Well, it's the same way like me trying to talk Manny into hanging out and like saying, "Hey, I'll buy you a few beers.
Oh
Let's
my
hang out." And he's like, "Oh, I gotta move. Oh, I'm so busy. Oh."
Just the worst. Just the worst guy.
He's like, "I got all these projects going on. I'm just, I gotta work." And it's like, ah, gosh,
Work
work at your normal job, and you work when you're not at your normal job.
in this day and age? What the fuck? What are you
Yeah.
even doing, dude? God.
It's like he's living the life of a professional artist, so you can one day, have that full time gig, which we all dream of. And it's like, God, why? So much
God,
work.
why? Oh,
real.
man. Something's gotta give, man. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, give as in give us some prices for your artwork.
Okay, alright.
There it
Give
is.
you some
Yeah.
prices.
Yeah. There it is.
Sam and I agree.
Holy smokes.
Sam and I could be equated to like the little voice, your conscience on your shoulder. Now, whether I don't want to go into who has wings and who has horns. I would like to think that we have both.
No, I'm the devil. No, I'm the devil.
All right, well, that's fair.
I don't.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't think that was really up for debate, but
I mean, I just wanted. I'm not going to sit here and be the goody two shoes all the time. There's no fun in that.
Trust me, I know.
But stop being selfish. You gotta let it go, just for a good price. That's all.
Gotta let it go. Okay. Alright. Yeah. You guys will get them. Alright? You guys will get them.
Okay.
Sam, I don't believe him. Do you believe him? think he's saying these
yeah.
things.
Well, I know that if I will tell you if he doesn't bring them to Lightbox, because I just feel like that would be
That makes sense.
yeah, that would be the confirmation that we need that he's being basically a miser,
Yeah.
a hoarder, if you will. Yeah, a hoarder of his beautiful art.
Yeah, you gotta share it with the world.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm
Come on, bro.
I'm trying.
Come on,
I'm
bro.
doing my best. I'm doing my best, guys.
You know, it's not good enough. So
That, and if someone hasn't bought the renowned drawing with the soldier and the giant frog, I want first dibs. So that's all I'm saying.
Oh, you want Red Ranger?
I want the Red Ranger and the frog that you did the 11x17 print of. That's freaking gorgeous. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty big. That's a big one. That's a big one. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I like it big. I'm
I
willing to
like
pay
it
for it.
big. I did
I
that
mean, if
on.
I'm gonna, you go big or you go home. That's what I've always heard. Which, you know, you guys are all talking about Ryan Gosling and Ryan Reynolds, and I'm like, I don't know. For me, it would be like the early to mid 2000s Will Smith before he had to smack a bitch.
yeah, before everything happened.
Before all the things, before we found out he was a cuck and you know everything.
yeah,
else.
yeah.
Oh no.
Can we not say cuck on the stream?
I have
mean,
no idea.
It strikes me that if ever there were a situation in the modern era where that word would be appropriate, it would be that word. So,
Just making sure.
not to talk shit, but here we are. So I guess to talk shit. I love Will. I actually present tense love Will Smith. You know, like I think what he represented and everything, and how culturally important he was for me and for a lot of other people. But my God, like how the mighty have fallen. You know.
Jeez,
Yeah.
Seriously. That's crazy.
But that was my one. When I got married, I'm like, I'm sorry if I ever meet Will Smith and you know
He's like,
he wants to
"Yo,
make-
Ben."
yep
Wants to make sweet, sweet love. There's nothing you can do about it. And you gotta
exactly.
just let it happen.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Makes sense to me. What about Kurt Russell? Kurt Russell, anybody?
So interesting. I had a huge crush. I'm not gonna opine on some grand philosophical topic. I had a match growing up. Still think I have. Like I still think that it's there, but I don't know. I've kind of cooled on him over the years. Maybe because he seems like so specific to that era. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
I was
Like-
just
like
gonna
his-
ask
his
with or
very kinda
without
like-
eye patch.
What's that?
I was just gonna ask with or without eye patch.
Yeah.
Oh, with eye patch. Yeah, with eye
Yeah.
patch.
Okay.
Definitely.
Alright.
100%. Call me Snake.
Snake, I want to see your snake. That too forward. Sorry.
Oh, that's great.
Sam, I interrupted you. I was very rude. I apologize. Please continue.
I mean, that's not new, so I'm just You're being totally, yeah, that happens. Forgot what I was talking about. Kurt Russell. Oh yeah, he reminds me of like, there's a few people from that era like, Justin Taylor Thomas, you know, JTT or Joey Lawrence, you know, like they were to me. Joey Lawrence is one of my first crushes, but like they are so specific to that era, and although I still Kurt Russell is like aged pretty well, like he looks pretty good. Yeah, he got like bigger, but that's cool. But yeah, they don't have that kind of timeless look. There are a few people who do. Pierce Brosnan, you
Dude,
know,
seriously,
yeah, always been hot to
oh
me.
My gosh.
What a guy.
Even
Yeah.
Sean Connery, as kind of gross as he was, like he always was. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see photos of him when he was younger. He was like
Oh, yeah.
smoking hot, but
Oh,
even
yeah.
as he got older, he still had like a basic like just he's a handsome guy, you know. So BRB guys, I'm gonna help. It's my mom's bedtime, so I'm gonna like help her wind down for the night.
Yep.
Well, I'll probably be heading out, Sam. So glad I got to talk to you guys. I'm jealous that you're gonna get to hang out, but have a ton of fun at Lightbox if I don't talk to you before then.
Thank you,
Alright.
Ben Hill. You're the best. I like you. I love you.
Love you guys.
And I'll BRB, Manny.
Alright, man.
So Manny, is there anything that I can snag for you at the grand opening?
Oh man, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, hit me up if there's something that you're like, dude, I gotta get some stuff, because I think Bailey and is it Ryan?
Riley.
Right,
Or-
Bailey and Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're both gonna be there. I was looking at. Oh, and yeah, and Ryan and Oakley. So
Yep.
she'll be there. So I'm like, wow, I'll know people, but of course I'm sad. I'm like, I don't get to see Manny. I don't. Is Kevin gonna be around?
He's actually going to a wedding, so yeah, we're
Ditch the
both.
wedding. Ditch
Yeah,
the
yeah,
wedding.
right. His like best friend is getting married, so
Even more, ditch the wedding. Be like, I don't support who you're marrying. She's not good enough.
you don't. You deserve better. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
She's great. She's
that
great.
would go over really well.
By the way, I came back, so if you're gonna talk shit about me, like, do it to my face.
Oh no, we were talking shit about Kevin.
Oh. You mean Angel Boy? Like, what do you even have? Like, he's so hot.
Angel boy.
His hair is angelic. I will give you that.
He is.
true.
He is that. He is a beautiful, beautiful person. Whom I love dearly.
He's got a great.
I
name.
added. I like adding graphical shit in the background of my illustrations.
Your graphical shit. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know that I need to do more to this. I think it looks fine for like Inktober purposes, you know.
Yeah.
I will say there's been this one annoying thing during Inktober, which is because I'm using the sketchbook background. It's not perfectly white, so I can't just color drop. I'm using a multiply layer. So whenever whenever I select a value, I have to go in and turn the saturation down on the so that it picks up the color in the background. But whatever.
That's
Here we go,
okay.
guys. I did it.
Oh, I gotta go to Twitch. Here we go. Where's the Twitch? Twitch.
I did it.
Get ready to hear all the echo.
Yeah.
Hold on. I probably should mute myself so that way there's no echo. That would just make sense.
I got that. I started off with this earlier today. Didn't like how that looked. Wasn't into it.
Yep.
And then
How are you feeling now?
I feel good. I feel good.
It looks great.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, dude.
Bro, you're a good artist, bro.
Thanks, bro. You're a cool
I don't know
guy.
if you know that.
You're a cool guy. You're a cool artist.
Hey,
You're good.
Hey,
You're
hey,
good at
I don't
everything.
know.
How about
I
that?
don't know, dude. I don't
How
know.
about that? Take it. Take my compliments. Accept my love.
No. No, thank you.
Please?
No, thanks.
Please.
No, it's very nice. It's very nice.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it looks
dude.
awesome. I am definitely jealous you're up in your screen tone game. It looks phenomenal.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I have like so many of the screens. I gotta use them, you know. So.
I mean, or you could give them to a friend. I think I might have someone that I know could like, really, enjoy those, have fun using them.
Ben's talking about himself.
Oh.
Damn, caught me.
Damn it.
I'm a smarty. I'm smarty
Gotcha.
pants.
He got you.
You know, I really did. I really did.
Yeah. I saw it. I was
Wait,
there.
now do I have to deny it? No. It was another friend.
No.
No,
Other
it was
Ben.
someone completely different. Yeah.
Someone named Hen Bill. Yeah.
Right.
Not Ben and I knowing music.
You guys want to see the next
Uh,
thing I'm gonna work on?
Yes. we would like.
Now I gotta mute again. Why is this so challenging?
Shaboing.
It's amazing that once you actually fill in, like with value,
Yeah.
it feels like cheating, but it's totally not cheating, right? Because what you're doing is you're grouping areas together
Yeah.
to help the eye understand where things are. But that's what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of making value decisions like that. But ooh, man, you've always been really good at foreshortening, dude. Like there's a lot that's good in that what you just showed, but like that's just the first thing that jumped out at me.
Hell yeah. Sweet.
Don't
This
know
will
how
be
you
fun.
do it.
This will be fun. But
Yeah, let's killer.
yeah, I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying to experiment a little bit with like painting, you know, on the iPad, printing it out, and then inking on top of it, you know.
Mhm.
So.
You better have that sketch up still. I've had to watch 2 Red Bull ads to get to this shit.
Hey, what sketch is this? The other one, the Spider-Man one?
No, this is a Murder Falcon one.
Oh no, I mean because
Oh hell yeah, there we go.
which one has been
Yeah,
talking
the
about?
Murder
'Cause-
Falcon one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's badass.
Thanks, bro.
Man, and I like the one I did. Now I want that one. I'm gonna buy that one too. Buying all your art. Sam and I are gonna own we're gonna split the collection between the two of us.
Hey, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Yeah, no problem by me.
Hey man, I'm here to provide. You know.
Man, he's a provider.
I legit like on my walls right now. Like I have pretty important art that I brought with me that is from a few from artists that I don't really know well, but I like their art's really important to me. But then there's a few that's like art that I love by my friends. Anyway, my point is like, having art that I respect and I care about on my walls is like a really important part of my life. So that's why I like to get prints from my friends.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So yeah, but I don't want prints from my friends. I want to support you with your real stuff. Because there's
Oh.
something to be said about seeing the line work and everything that you're actually putting into the piece.
Yeah.
There's something that's lost on that in the print. Now, with that being said, that renowned print is absolutely gorgeous, and I have a spot now where I'll be hanging that up just next to a Daniel Warren Johnson piece and next to a Wes Craig piece that I have. So
What are you doing?
that's I'm telling you, that's how much I enjoy it. That's how much
Dang,
your
bro.
art means to me, baby.
You're making me emotional. Damn, what print did you get? I can't remember what print.
That's the one I was talking about with the
Oh,
red
the frog.
soldier and the giant frog behind it.
Yeah. That's right. I can actually I'll bring that out real quick. I'll bring that original out real quick
I'll
so you
whip
can
it out.
see. You can see how big
Is
it
this?
is.
While you're putting that up, is this? I'm using the glitch feature on this graphic triangle in the background. Is it too cheesy?
Glitch feature?
I like it as I like it with just the solid
Yeah,
state.
yeah, just
Like
as a simple like graphical design. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, no need to overcomplicate it.
There it is.
Why are
I
you
like
so right?
Because I think if you added too much detail there, Sam, then a lot of the detail you have in the figure and in the chain and the cape and everything would just be lost.
Yeah. Once again,
Whoa!
Yeah.
oh, bro, what? Yeah, hell yeah,
I love
dude.
it.
So this is
Hell
on
yeah.
two 11x17s. So yeah, it's big
Absolutely
boy.
love it.
Big boy.
Oh,
Big
look at
boy.
that.
Got lots of micron, lots of little markers.
Dude, it's so effing good.
Thanks, dude.
Dude,
Definitely
just-
very proud of this one.
Yeah,
As
That's
well
why
you should do.
I'll ask Manny and he'll be like, I don't know, your firstborn child, that's how much I want for it.
That's how much
My first my firstborn has already cost me a lot. I've already sank a lot of money into that.
I'm telling you, man. I hope you understand that the originals that I'm buying off of you, like, it means a lot to me that it's an original. So like, you just know that it's going to a good home. Is all. It's
Oh, I
going to
know.
a fellow artist.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I figured you understand that and that you're not like doubting, but like I just wanted to emphasize it, I guess.
No, I love you, Sam. It's okay.
Yeah, Sam, I don't know that I want to have to share the rights to the ones that you have, but you know, if we can just, like I said, if we can split Manny's artwork and we'll give them good homes. We'll give them very good.
Yes.
Manny's Art Adoption Agency. Adopts my art.
You guys can be my art dealers, and then you can like
Yeah.
buy half of everything. Oh, that's so
It's
weird.
called investing for the future, Manny. We're just investing in your bright future.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what I said.
So that way, when you become famous one day, we'll sell it for like triple the price. But you know,
Well, hopefully, that'd be.
we'll still buy more art off of you. I mean, please don't think these are the only things that we'll ever want. Just know that Sam gets first dibs and I get second.
Yep.
Oh,
You ain't wrong. It's not wrong.
You could have talked to my lawyer on that. Hey-oh.
Oh, Sam!
Resident lawyer? That's me.
Gosh, I just like ruined my box.
Alright,
set.
I love you guys. It's after midnight and I'm a dad, so I apparently need rest.
Yay.
Weird.
Okay. Night, beautiful man.
See you, bro.
Good night, handsome gentleman.
Good night.
You, what is the... Oh, God. I'm so tired, I don't remember what it is. There's some Michael... Oh no, I lost his name.
Michael Scott?
No.
Michael.
Michael Cera.
No. Let's play this game for the next half hour. Oh no, what was Alfred? The Alfred
Michael Caine.
Michael King. Michael King. Yeah, he had the one where it's like you dreamers of dreams. God, I don't know.
Oh
I
yeah.
lost it. This is the perfect way. I'm just gonna mumble my way out of this conversation.
Nice.
So.
You a sleepy boy. Sleepy boy right now. That's cute.
Alright. Bye guys.
See you, man. Hoo-ha. All right, now I'm gonna
Let's keep-
close the
let's keep that
stream.
guy.
Oh, we're keeping him. He's sticking around.
Yeah, keep him.
Hoo-ha. Well, thank you everybody for joining. Much appreciated. And now I will sign off.
Good
Good
night.
day.
Good night, all. Good night, Manny.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.